Hey guys, Robbie. I got a special guest here to say something.
Greetings, this is Wonder Woman. You are watching Pros versus Noobs.
Actually, Wendy, that's supposed to be pro teaches noobs. I know you like how to do, you like to do fighting and everything, but not everything's always.
And today, this is Azula from Avatar The Last Airbender. We're going to teach you how pros do things. They do it better than their brother. They're about to celebrate becoming an only child.
Yeah, I hear you say that a lot, Azula.
Yeah, noobs are just twerps and they all need to go to bed. They sure are. I can't stand a noob. You know who's a noob? Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I can't stand that guy. But he is my best friend, so whatever.
Oh, way to go, Mandy. So, yeah. What they said. Welcome to Pro Teaches Noobs.
When there's no more room left in hell, I've returned.
And we are continuing our Batman versus Predator coverage with Batman versus Predator 2, Bloodmatch. The one that has, as you can see here, Batman and Huntress, and it plays off of the fallout of the first mini.
If I remember correctly, I don't think I liked this one very much, if memory serves.
The artwork, anyway. I think you didn't mind the story.
Okay, I remember there was something.
The third one, though, you loved.
Yeah, I remember there was one of them that I really, really liked. I think it was the third one.
That was the one with Tim.
Two, I'm already seeing the start of why I don't like it.
The artwork.
Yeah, that cover is terrible.
Oh no, wait till we get on the inside.
I'm just saying.
This is where we have Paul
Huntress has a butterface.
Oh, when do we see more? Hot, even on the water, even at midnight, like hell in the dark. You sure your stuff is as good as Terraro's? Better and cheaper. Now let's close this lousy deal, huh? But my lead on Terraro just turned stone cold. And we keep melting like this, Paniti. We're all going to be puddles on the pier. Your own fault, disguises or not, for wearing all them clothes. Let's see what you got. Real careful, man. Huh, Paniti? Always. Happy? Overjoyed. Then let's see the case inside of your case. Afraid I didn't bring everything coming to ya. And hey, we just want to see the color of empty. Just like your skull. I was wrong. Except for the lead straight from Manny Terraro. He is one of Terraro's men. And it's a burn. Caught me by surprise. Time to return the favor. Too late to save Terraro's competition. What the? But I need to shoot her alive and conscious. Where? To make him talk. And tell me where to find his boss. You! Yes. And I hate guns. Chink. And boots are better. The Batman, he learned about the drug deal and too. Got here before me. Where's Terraro? Maybe you beat me, but you're a dead man. You're marked. What do you mean? Yeah! Green Arrow? No. My hand! Nailed my freaking hand to the freaking post! The Huntress. I had him. Like hell. He was about to nail you. I saw the other gun. You'll never approve of my methods, will you? Not when they spill unnecessary blood. In certain ways, I might on myself on you. Maybe you should stop till you can get it right. Had I just armed him, I could have kept him talking while I kept my distance. Look out! From his knife. But now I'll have to wait until he wakes up. Pardon me for not being perfect. It's more about. Yeah. It's always about more than hunting. Because I call myself Huntress? Is that your problem? You're not the only one after Terraro, you know. And like you're not a manhunter, I don't hunt. I stop. Dead. Both of them. Brains blown before they hit the planks. He may not talk, but Paniti can shoot. I feel like a schoolgirl dismissed by the principal. Time to leave anyway. And to hell with him. If you think I do this for fun, you're wrong. Satisfaction? Yes. Sports? Never. Round one. Understand rules. Loser! Master Bruce, don't worry, Alfred. Creature's dead, taken by its kin. It's basically summarizing the last issue. But shink, shink. Now, by this point, Bad Blood had become more of an integrated book in the Dark Horse side.
Okay. Sometimes.
But you could also chalk up that he's probably basing that Moek is basing off of 2. But yeah, like a real hunter's moon. The hunter that's long gone. No more time to waste. What did you mean, Panini, about me being marked? There's a tongue grudge on you, big bad Batman. Large money, kind that attracts the world's best in free-for-all competition. So take me in, man, but you're still meat. Welcome to the late news edition, where tonight's big stories are Gotham's sizzling heat wave and multiple reports of a spectacularly bright meteor blazing through the ultra-sultry skies. Last seen descending towards the Palisades area beyond Gotham River. Also tonight, a drug-related double homicide in the South Street Wharves. And the alleged murderer was reportedly apprehended and delivered to the police by the Batman. Round one, champion. Loser. Don't worry, not as chatty as the last one. The two dead men are identified as Colombians with prior convictions on assault and narcotics offenses. And police pegged the double murder as more fallout from the ongoing turf war waged by reigning drug lord Manny Terraro. The suspect in custody, identified as Johnny Panini, is a known associate of Terraro, but has thus far refused to cooperate, saying only, "The Batman is dead meat, like a hunted deer. Whether the Batman wants me or not, I'm in. Terraro's going down, for my own reason. If I have to hunt him to the end of the earth, or spend every night of my life hunting this fellow through this darkness." Only hours ago, I was Helena Bertolini, in a day job which should be as bright and clean as the best of all possibilities. Some of you may have heard that Jamie Simmons was rushed to the hospital last night. Overdosed, except each passing day darkens and sullies every future. I just learned that he died a short while ago in a downhill series of crashes fueled by monsters like Terraro and his soldiers of sleeves. After-school counseling will be available. In the meantime, before we get to today's homework, I hope this is a lesson for all of us. It's bad enough with the ones we've already lost. The dropouts sucked into Terraro's cesspool of drugs. Kids killing kids over the very stuff killing the survivors. But these days, the ones like Jamie, the ones still in our reach, crash and burn right on the school steps. Not easy being a teacher when your students keep nodding off, some forever. And these days, I live for the nights. Huntress is too eager and reckless. When the prey has money, the hunt is never simple. The prey hires hunters of its own, and Terraro's fat contract on my life will lure expert predators to Gotham, all trying to slab me right into cold storage. How long before the first of them tries to collect the blood money? Come on, just a little closer. Or has the hunt already began? That's right. Just like a clay pigeon waiting to shriek. Huh? Arr! Clay pigeon. He's away. Nothing I can do about it except be ready for anything and let it come. That's the dossier for Terraro's, Lou. Info on all the assassins responding to our contract. Basically, this is taking a lot of elements. Clearly, Arkham Origins took some elements from this.
Yeah.
Surveillance photo and all. Photos? How'd you get them, Frank? From our friend in the bureau. And believe me, he didn't come across cheap this time, so take care of that folder, huh? First guy's codename Marks, a mechanic used by the CIA and Cuban exiles. Real Annie Oakley. Perfect shot. Not anymore. Next guy is Sicilian knife freak. Likes stilettos. Never worked in the States before. Took this kind of money to pack his bag. You'll probably know the next phase. Yeah, Ronnie the Rat from Cleveland. A made man 30 times over. Uses anything to whack a guy. Heat, Garrett, 2x4. He ain't fussy. Right, but the exotic looker using nothing but sex and martial arts works for the Hong Kong Triad. Supposedly takes contracts for the challenge, not the money. Next one's a Brit named Redmond. Firearms expert. All types of gun. Huh? Looks like James Bond's evil twin. Then we got Twitch. are mild-mannered explosive-free. Real piece of work. Stutters, trembles, and jitters, but never drops the bomb. Finally, there's Demon Man, ex-pro wrestler and still a biker member on the West Coast Satan. Yeah, I seen him on the tube once. Awesome and mean. 7 of the world's nastiest goombas, Lou. A regular League of Assassins, and something to make a Terraro please for a change. The Batman's going to suck a bullet, a bomb, or a blade, and then he's going to feed the fishes. Which calls for a drink, Frankie boy, before I deliver the package of good news. Way past time to the roost for the night, so where are... Oh, hell, not the cages again. Damn it, kids, always ripping... Huh? Blood? Oh, no. Oh, my God, no. But where's the head? Clay pigeon. Champion. Hey, where did I just hear? What did I just hear, Lieutenant Stalker? Something on the roof, Commissioner. Weapons check. On the run. On double time. Up to the roof. Hey, what the? Turning invisible. The monster. It's back. Stealing the signal beacon. Open fire. Fire. The shimmer. Shoot at the shimmer. Gone. But where is it? What is it? Can't even see the shimmer now. Shut up and stay alert. God in heaven, it's just a hand. Fall back. No one else left. Just the 3 of us. Bolt the door and keep moving. Take up position on the landing. What in the hell just happened, Commissioner? Nothing you discuss with anyone, Lieutenant Stalker. Either of you. Understand? Yes, sir. If we live through this to discuss anything, it's already got what it wants. The signal beacon, and God help the Batman. It seems to take trophies, and Gotham's biggest prize is the Bat. Champion. My guess is it wants to lure Batman with the signal, but I doubt it'll bother coming after us. I was wrong. Open fire before it. Draw. Round 1. My only line on Terraro started and ended with the slug Batman sumped on the wharf. And all I know about him is that he hung out at this pool hall, less than 2 blocks from police headquarters. No lack of nerves. And maybe some of his cheeky friends are having a party. Champion. Jackpot. I can tell Toronto all 7 of these mooks are confirmed, Frank. Absolutely. Every last one of them is on the case and loaded for Bat. I'm stunned. Can't even open my eyes. But who? Strange sound. Just holding me. Studying me. Nope. It's like, nope, not him. What do you think of it so far?
I think I hated it a lot less than I did before.
Last time?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But what do you think about it? It is definitely a bad blood, right? Well, going after Batman like this?
No. Actually, no.
We're not counting current.
Has he killed innocents yet?
No, he has not yet. But isn't it against the rules to go after someone else?
No.
I thought it was.
It depends on the story or the writer.
True.
In the early days when they were first doing Predators, they really hadn't hashed out what the fuck their code was.
Mm-hmm. True.
This was super early on. It's not like it was probably like it wasn't probably until about like 2010-ish when the code or the makings of what a code really was kind of
true.
Because even then, during the 2010s, it was very. Even the writers then kind of played fast and loose, even though there was kind of like a rough Bible.
Fair enough.
But early on in the 90s, no, this is kind of part.
Still playing loose.
It's
well,
loose,
trust
but
me.
it's not.
Eventually, he'll definitely be a bad blood. Eventually, still helpless, paralyzed. Whoever it is could kill me, but instead thrown away, rejected. You hear that? Someone up on the roof watching through the skylight. Eyes finally opening, but vision distorted, like some kind of giant insect moving fast. And I see him, but what the? Shrink! I reported gunshot about pool hall on 9th and Janus. Our own trouble here at headquarters. Units 14 and 15. Authorities to leave your position and investigate. Still shaky, like and learning to crawl all over again. But what? Oh my God! Shrunk! And the Batman again, just like the last time. Decoration of blood and butchery. What again? What attacked me? What happened here? Your specialty. Hunting. What are you talking about? Something huge, weird threw me across the roof as if I were a ragdoll. And I want some answers about... Dizzy. Still heard from the signal. But not from any police headquarters. From the other side of the river. The Palisades. Must have struck again. Wait, I'll come with... Can't hold on. Very dignified. That should have hurt her butt with all those exposed skin.
Yeah, it should be cut up.
Yep. Now I heard at both ends. Feel like passing out again. By the time I wake up, the Batman will be long gone. This late-breaking news just in. The body of an unidentified man was discovered just about an hour ago by a pigeon keeper on the rooftop in the hub section. The grisly condition of the body leads police speculation that the so-called see-through slasher of last year, so it's only been a year, has renewed his activity. Not quite, but another just like him. Batman, got to warn. What's he saying? Delirium, probably in a lot of pain. Better give him Demerol. No, got to warn. The signal, it's not me. It's bait. Roar for a trap. That is still an image I love.
Yeah, it's a really kick-ass image.
I mean, come on, just the fact it's like using it as bait. Like, this is a smart one.
Yes.
Oh, look at that cover.
That is pretty kick-ass.
Mm-hmm.
His head is go back. I want to see that. Yeah, his head's the perfect size.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have really big heads. A lot of people don't really know that.
Yep. For false signal. Got to warn Batman. Just ahead. Gordon must have brought a portable signal, calling me out to another crime scene. It's a bait for a trap. You can't put me out. Breaking glass. Douse signal. Something's wrong. Because he tossed it like, don't want drugs. Really delirious now, making no sense. He's entitled, and he's entitled just from the stairwell fall, let alone the Demerol injection. Could be a trap. Gordon, are you all right? Wait, hanging from that tree there. 7 more, at least 3 of them cops. No doubt now it is another creature, just like the one I faced before. Harvesting human heads as trophies and using Gordon's signal to lure me into this hunting ground. But where is Gordon? Are you all right? Shrink! Behind the tree! Clay pigeon. Again, it's chatty at first, but trust me, it does die down.
Okay.
And this one seems even bigger than the first creature. I'd argue that. This one doesn't seem that much. This one seems leaner. But somehow younger, more reckless and ruthless, if that's possible, more bloodthirsty. The first monster was cold and methodical, but with this one, I sense the element of hate. Maybe from the same clan?
Same clan or same family.
Yeah, and at least 7 beheadings before showing himself, looking to make me 8. I need a weapon. I just saw it, but back on the cloud, and the light beam was coming from somewhere right around here. Bingo! Twitch, old boy. It looks like we'll be retiring to the Trap Island for $5 million for one big bomb. The trap was designed for me, baited to break the bat. He must have taken the signal from the roof of police headquarters. You kill cops to get it. But there's one head conspicuously absent from the tree, which must mean that Gordon's alive as well. God help him. Wait up! I'm a giant stalker, attached to Commissioner Gordon's personal staff. How is he? And don't worry about him. You were in the stair collapse yourself. You're supposed to be going to the hospital in the other ambulance. What is Commissioner Gordon's condition? Damn it. He's unconscious. From the fall? No, we just gave him Demerol, so he's just sleeping. Where dizzy, vision dim, and double must have fallen from my line. The Batman, he was here, but gone. And even if I was only out for moments, he could be anywhere by now. The bat signal, it was coming from across the river, the Palisades. He must have gone to answer it. But what's going on? What was that invisible thing that attacked me? What slaughtered these men? On and speaking of whom, whatever they were discussing is still on the desk. Photos, background data, some sort of dossier, hardly a modeling profile. What did I expect? Friends of drug lord scum like Toraro don't hang with the beautiful people. Still, an invisible butcher. We've been taken at least 10 solid shots. He's unfazed. I'm feeling it. Last chance. Gotta come off the tree first. And champion. Can't see. Gotta move, but everything's fading, spilling into darkness. Done. Now ditch one car. Twitch, old boy, and wait to detonate the other. Clay Pigeon. Gordon. Round 1 champion. The signal was a trap, but laid by whom? One of the uglies in those photos, or over there, moving through the bush, that thing that attacked me on the roof, or just some distortion of gloom and shadow. Either way, worth a closer look. Head throbbing, stuffed with pain, vision returning but dim, hazy, and I upside down. My head, champion. Just some sort of sculpture, but now he wants the real thing. Clay Pigeon. Either I can clear my head or I lose it. Can't touch it again. Gotta stop the next slash. Hold it back long enough to take the offensive. Oh, look at that!
Okay, that's actually decent fucking art.
I'll say this. Galassi is great with the Predator. It's humans that are his issue.
Well, the faces of humans.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry about that. That was my mom.
No worries, no worries. It is the thing from the roof. And I thought Toraro's friends were ugly, falling free. And no, she saved him. And he won't appreciate it. Huntress, and her shot was good enough without burning the rope. No need for the flame.
But I remember him being like oddly like combative towards her in this.
To be fair, he is this way all the way up until No Man's Land.
That's the one that you and Tristan keep going on about as being a really good story, right?
Oh, it is. It is an year-long epic.
Okay.
That's the one that, even Dark Knight Rises took basis from.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But the creature seems distracted by it, mesmerized, vulnerable. Get up! And come on while this thing is down. Go, go, go! She's right. Still groggy. Suicide to stay and fight. Can't even run without her help. Well. The bat's got himself a babe. But too bad. Soon they reach the car, the Bosco, what in the, some kind of monster, no matter, might be by opportunity, and for 5 million, and Toraro's entitled to double bonus. The car, they dodged aside when they saw the monster at the blast mist. Oh. Come on while the thing is down. Go. Okay, I think I forgot the thing is shattered and I saw it. Keep going. It's not much further. What's not much further? My car. Now, what was that thing? I tell her, an alien headhunter? But that's impossible. So were giant rocks falling from the sky until entire science formed around the study of meteorites. You're actually serious. After seeing what that's in that thing, would you call it a joke? Many things are improbable, Huntress, but nothing is impossible. I let it sink in while he fills the car with a full minute of silence. Then I break it. In the glove compartment, a blood-spattered file folder. I took it from the double murder abattoir in the pool hall. It's a dossier of hitmen, right? And one woman, and they're all hunting me, just like that creature, and all at the same time. Then maybe you need a Huntress on your side. You've helped me enough. Let me out here. Right here, without your wheels, I keep a multi-car garage. Fine, but you're not going to face all those assassins on your own. It's me they're after. Look, maybe you don't want to own me for saving your life. That's your problem. But I'm hunting in Toraro too. 3 kids in the last 2 months. Children have OD'd his dope to death. Toraro is the least of it now. Right, and that alien headhunter is why we've got to team up to. Impossible. Just let me out. Fine. Walk all the way to hell if you want to burn your boots. But needing me again is not impossible. Not even improbable. With a monster like that, it's a sure bet. Click. The Batman, Mr. Toraro, is no ordinary target. I require half payment in advance. Now, just like that, you jet over from Hong Kong, scam me out of $2.5 million, and fly right back to your pals in the Triad, huh?
That looks like the Red Claw, but in black.
Yeah.
From the Batman cartoon.
I know. Have a good giggle about the stupid American Goomba. You think I'm crazy, Song? I got half a dozen other mooks, best in the world. Well, willing to do it my way. Payment in full for service rendered. And you want me to get it backwards by betting over to you? I ask you, why, huh? Because I am the best of the best. An assassin with honor, not a thief. Bruno, Sal, throw her tight buns out, huh? You got it, Mr. Toraro. Yeah! Bruno, kill her. Oh! What? I am not the thief, Mr. Toraro. Now give me the money. Small bills or large? Turns out she ends up being the smart one in the end.
She seems like the most skilled one too.
Yep. Time to lick wounds. Rest. Think. Study. Know your enemy. At least the ones that can be known. Song, Mark's Ronnie, the Rat, Mark's Ronnie the Rat, Scarletti, on Twitch, Redmond, the Demon Man, 7 hunters, 7 killers, the ones who's passed for human, the ones who aren't alien, and who kill for money, not trophies. Just before dawn here at KXRN News Radio, where we are now receiving listener reports of a second meteor blazing through the skies over Gotham. And in other news, no further word on that apparent gun battle atop police headquarters. How is he, Officer Montoya? Just a cameo from her. The same, Lieutenant Stalker, fading in and out. And early reports indicate at least several deaths and serious injury to Police Commissioner Gordon himself. New signal. Got to warn Batman. He does need help, and he's going to get it if I have to die giving it to him. Further details when available. So that was the second issue. And so we're already halfway through.
Damn.
This is going on even faster, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, this I mean, each issue is actually fairly long for a comic book. I mean,
Oh yeah, it's longer than average, and it's 4 instead of the extra long 3 issues of last one.
yeah.
Go. Dangers everywhere, from everything. But where will it start? From where? And what? Chink! There! Wing! Chink! Chink! Like, so he's trying to, put himself in a training course. Faster! Car! Coming full speed! I need precise timing and grapnel! Fire! Shatter windshield! And hook steering wheel! Dive! And pull! Still too easy. And next, the street. Grapnel again, straight up. Close, but not. And now the gauntlet is done. 19 seconds, Master Bruce. 3 seconds faster than your best run to date. You've used that sequence before, Alfred. We've used every possible sequence, sir. Yet there was no way you could have anticipated this particular series of threats. Maybe not. But 3 seconds better or 10, it still wasn't fast enough. Not for the creature after my head. Oh! Now, would a predator include the glasses?
Would a predator include the glasses?
Like here.
Maybe.
I mean, that's kind of funny, isn't it?
It is funny, yes.
The police used tattoos to identify the body found at the pigeon and the pigeon keeper. It was Marks, the sniper profiled here in Terrorized dossier. The other headless body, the one found across the river, is a possible match for the explosive expert Twitch. And the fact that my car was blown up on the site means the creature has already eliminated 2 of the 7 assassins hired by Terrara to murder you. Yes, but why? Perhaps it was simply their misfortune to get in his way, sir. Or maybe he was preventing them from killing me, saving me for himself. Or maybe the kills were some exercise on his way to me, displays of prowess, ways of unnerving me. And perhaps, sir, any attempt to impute logical human motive to such an alien creature is itself a mere exercise in futility. You're probably right, Alfred, and in a way, so was the Huntress. For her, it's nothing but a hunt, pure and simple, basic and primal, life and death. Then will you be needing the auxiliary suit again, sir? Too restrictive, Alfred, especially with Terraro's 5 remaining hitmen after me as well. I do like at least they suggested anyway.
But I like the fact that they leave it behind because they know it would actually give him an edge.
Yep. But it's also too restrictive, as he said.
I mean,
he needed it last time for the sonar. Because remember, he was still partially blind?
Yeah.
That's why he needed it then. Now he doesn't need it because he's not beaten to blindness. This time I'll need silence, stealth, and speed. The creature of the night approach, sir? Exactly. But with improvement. The tool, sir? Competing naked against the new night creature and the new night creature in town would hardly be wise. Not when he's armed to the teeth and loaded for bat. I'm being followed. Tunnel entered about 50 yards back, but it's not the alien headhunter. That thing struck before I even sensed the presence. And while whoever is on me now may be good, he's neither silent nor invisible. 2 of them now. The other one at the end of the alley. And if I'm lucky, neither are aware of the other. Maybe Terrara's finally realized I'm after him, sent his goons after me. Or maybe in the dark, and from a distance, I look like the primary target, the Batman. Either way, I can make myself bait for both of them. Assassins meeting in the dark. And if they were any good at their work, that work is now done. So they took each other out forever. Yes, both dead. Mistaken identity. Occupational hazard. Bad enough I have to save my own killers from the creature, Huntress. It's him, let alone from you. The Batman somewhere in the shadows, hidden in the night. I didn't kill them and you know it. In the dark, they probably mistook me for you. I simply got out of the way and they killed each other. No great loss in any case. Life has always been great and always great. Always tragic. Always awesome. My point exactly. Since those 2 were professional assassins, loss of life was their stock in trade. their careers. Everyone now, this is where it gets arguable because Batman would have prevented the two from killing each other.
Right.
So I can see why he's mad at her, but at the same time, it's like, and everyone,
let it go, dude.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Every one of the loathsome reptiles in that dossier makes a living taking lives, which is why they must be stopped and brought to justice before that alien hunter slaughters them. You're consistent, I'll give you that. I may never know what makes you tick, but at least you won't blow up in my face. Don't bet on it. Fine, blow yourself to red mist for all I care, but Terraro's still mine. Got to warn him. Warn the Batman. It's here again. Damn thing from hell. It's back. We need to see Commissioner Gordon immediately about a matter of the highest security and hold it and hold it. Officer Montoya, no one goes in there. Not while the commissioner's still resting. I guess you don't know who you're dealing with, local boy. Anyone with a nose can smell feds. Maybe we're feds no one's ever even heard of. Good, because I've got a belly full of the ones I have heard of. Now take a hike, Fed. I think not. So we all got pieces. Difference is, I'm willing to use mine. But listen, local boy, we got a message from above the president. I don't care if it's a higher than heaven or lower than hell. My commissioner doesn't get disturbed. The commissioner will receive our message, only if he hears it from me after he wakes up. Coffee shop nearby? Downstairs, right in here in the hall. I like Stalker. I like him. Don't you?
Yeah, he's like, okay. Let's go grab some coffee.
Yep. Something to be said for home turf. Hey, local beat, named Stalker. Lieutenant Stalker. Sure it is. But the sound of that piece you were willing to use, wouldn't that have been distributed and disrupted your commissioner's rest? Absolutely. But you thought of that way too late, Fed. Yeah, that big gun? Yep. But don't you see, Rex? No matter how much I love you, I can't leave Gerald. Now that I'm What the deuce? The Scrambler, Alfred. It works. Indeed, sir. I sincerely hope I can still say the same about my videotape of this afternoon's soap drama. The Brit, Redmond, and Ronnie the Rat just killed each other, Alfred, after mistaking Huntress for me. Good Lord, sir. And then there were three. But perhaps the worst three, Alfred. The Sicilian knife freak Scarlatti, the biker and ex-wrestler known as Demon Man, and the Hometown Triad's favorite killer, Song Song. And you've returned to the cave, sir, for more information. If my scrambler nullifies the creature's electronic camouflage as well as it blends your soap opera, I'll be able to see it coming after me while I go after the assassin. But I need places to start looking, and the computer can give me a list of Terraro's known haunts. Then you know what that thing on our roof was from somewhere else? It's been here before, Lieutenant Stalker, or at least one like it. We don't care where it's from. We just want to stop it. How? Details are classified. Let's just say we have a secret team. Iran-Contra, Watergate, JFK hit are all the above. High-tech hunters, but we need Gordon's cooperation. You mean capitulation. You want the Gotham police force to stand down and let your team move in. Our preference, Stalker, is not to involve the mayor. But if you force don't worry, I'll deliver your message to Gordon. But remember this, we saw 4 fellow cops butchered by that monster. Standing down won't come easily. Spectacular meteor coming down over Gotham River. The second such report has as many nights, and the usual UFO debate has already begun. In other news, Gotham's swirling heat wave continues, causing many residents to flee the city in search of relief. So, yeah, this thing is a bad blood if they are after him, right? Yep. She's a dead ringer for the Hong Kong assassin, the dossier. And she just came out of the club owned by Terraro, it's a lock. And the Huntress again, also following Song Song from Terraro's nightclub. She's entering a building as ritzy as the digs are. This could be the jackpot, certainly beyond the price range of everyone but millionaires like Bruce Wayne and Terraro himself. You filled the contract? Took out the Batman? Not yet, but I've been followed. Remain seated where you are, ringside. The alarm system was easy from the roof, but no sign of the assassin Song Song. Nothing but Terraro. At last, it was not the Batman who followed me. Huh? And who are you? The fat lady. And it's over. Should have known nailing Terraro wouldn't be easy. Well, it's been shown she could be able to at least survive against Lady Shiva, so this woman's not going to be a problem.
Well, problem maybe, but they would at least,
Yeah.
be a problem. Well, whatever.
Yeah. And here I thought my song would have the big hit, but since when did babes get so brutal? Toraro. Oh, I've been looking for you. It's not even bothering with his camouflage. What in the creature? Oh, and for him, needing Toraro is a piece of cake. Yo, handsome, try a piece of this. Go, go, go. I should have assumed it would follow me. Gotta trade on that obsession now. Attract his attention. It's Ras and lure it away from Huntress out into the night. Come on! It's an isolated turf away from everyone. Come on! The mark, Batman, making his escape. Fade out and end of song. Hey, she still got her money and she got to live. She probably came out on top of all the assassins.
Probably. Well, except the person who's paying her is dead, so.
But she got it up front, remember?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think she probably won out of everyone.
Probably.
The Blackwell and Causeway shut down for years. Make my stand there. Never mind who this is. Just get over here to Terraro's and to collect Terraro's corpse. Well, then again, she's arrested, so probably going to lose the money. There's also a Hong assassin still alive. I put her on the line, but the songbirds lost her voice. What were you about to say? You're about to say something else?
Oh, it slipped my mind. Sorry. Keep going.
And this special team, Lieutenant Stalker, it's encountered the monster before, so the feds claim, Commissioner, the Batman's had a prior bout himself. And if I were to book money on any human, still, if the Fed knows something, if they go to the mayor, I don't blame you for leaning towards cooperation, Commissioner, but I'd like to suggest you give it only on one condition. And what would that be, Stalker? That I'm assigned to the team. Again, I like him!
Yeah, well, he wants to keep an eye on the situation.
Yep. It was right behind me, but the causeway deserted. Actually, it's camouflage. Yes, there. The scramble will work, but what's wrong with... Dead. But it's not even him. The closing is different. There's more than one. Another one. Also different. How many are hunting me? No, not making any moves. Abiding by the hands-off code. Just retrieving the body of his partner. Were they after the first one, the one who's making moves on me? If so, then their attempt to take him down just failed, and failed quickly, terribly, which means even against his own kind.
Yep,
the first
bad
one,
blood.
is one hell of a predator. Yep.
This is a bad blood.
He didn't care.
He didn't care. Also, go back to the previous panel, please. This guy really likes to draw Batman like Michael Keaton, doesn't he?
Yep. But seriously, look at that.
Pretty fucking
That
cool.
is awesome.
Yeah.
Too bad though it all happened off screen.
Right. Could have seen a really kick-ass fight.
Still hard to believe. Two more of the creatures in Gotham, Alfred. Apparently sent to stop the first one. Although he's already killed one of the two. Good Lord, sir. Also, two more of the human hunters have been eliminated. Song and Toraro himself. Leaving the expert Scarletti and the biker called Demon Man. Yes, provided they're still bent on fulfilling a contract issued by a man who's now dead, and presuming they know Toraro is dead. Will you be requiring to see the car, sir? No. I want to be less confined, more freed, and more exposed, sir. Trust me, Alfred, against this opponent, bulletproof windshields hinder me, not him. The special line, sir. Commissioner Gordon. Yes? All right, yes. I'll be there. That's one problem with the cave, sir. Rather difficult to see the sky signal from down here. Gordon hasn't used the signal, Alfred. He's saving it for other eyes. Indeed, sir. Finally, after 3 nights looking in, my first peek at the mark. And here he goes. Out like a bat out of hell. And a man after my own heart. Behind, the biker. Who the demon. Two of them, Halloween speedsters. Calling an APB, high-speed pursuit. At least one of the perps is armed and dangerous. His bike's a monster. Can't outrun him. Gotta face him. Use defense. And to go on the offense. Look out! Oh, it was Batman. Weird. You ask me, the real weird one ain't moving at all. Better get an ambulance for the guy who lost his horns. Even where Terraro not dead. Contract canceled. I thought you said he'd be here, Gordon. That he always comes when he does. Maybe he's been delayed, or maybe he's dead. Eyes by the alien. I know who Lieutenant Stalker is, Commissioner. What? But what about these two with the mouse? Who are they? Their names are unimportant, probably secret. Feds, but not the usual ones. They've had experience with hunting the thing, or with one like it. Bad experience. And they plan to use the signal. It was their idea. You don't think I could ask? Commissioner Gordon has told us how the creature stole the signal beacon right off this very rooftop. Since a connection between the signal and your presence was obviously been made, we want to use that as connection to our advantage. More than that, just as the alien used the stolen signal to lure you across the river, we want to use the replacement signal to lure him here. What they're saying is they don't want to dangle. They want to dangle you like a juicy hunk of bait. Lieutenant Stalker's right, and if you prefer not to, why here on the roof? Because the alien will believe it. It knows the signal belongs here on the roof, where he stole it. For my money, there's a better reason. This roof is where the filthy thing slaughtered four fellow cops. All right, Commissioner, turn it on. Champion. His signal. But don't they realize it's also attract the alien headhunter? Of course they do. They want the thing to come. It's a trap. Aha! Light stabbing the cloud, setting up my $5 million bat for the taking. If the signal's been seen, the creature could be here any minute. Time to ensure that I see him. Over there! Open fire! No, it's not. Chink, chink, wrong. No, it's the wrong one. Wrong one. Hold your fire now. Green blood. Maybe he was hit. Maybe even her again. The Huntress. It got away. With any luck, it did. What are you? It wasn't the hunter. It was another of its kind, trying to stop the first one. Now it's hurt, maybe dying. The government's elite team has actually helped the hunter. It's still at large, and it could be anywhere. Our team almost had the thing, Gordon. What did he mean, the wrong one? And what's he doing over there? Calling the shots and doing a better job than you. Uh-oh. Shink! And there go the two guys!
Yep, the feds are dead.
Batman's in charge of this operation. If you completely lost your... Well, for dealing with predators before, they sucked at it.
Right.
It's back! No, now it is the other one. Net, where did it? The hunter, help me! And he's invisible beyond range of my scrambler. Can't see him, but he's getting away with one of the team. Who was it? Who did it get? 4, 5, 6, 7. No one. All personnel present accounted for. Then who? It was Lieutenant Stalker, suited up as one of the elite team. Your bosses okayed it. Now they're dead and Stalker's gone. Better bait than any light in the sky. Well, we gotta chase it fast, and I know where to start. We can take my car, unless you still refuse to let me help. Let's move, now! Now, when both our leaders dead, they ain't gonna like this back in Maryland, and then they never should have sent you. Now get your experience the hell off my roof. I love Gordon. Experience my ass.
That was a clusterfuck.
Yep. When the alien headhunter first lured you across the river, it needed a power source for the stolen signal. I already thought of that. Looks like the $5 million bat's got a 2-bit friend. But with its technology, it may have required nothing more than, I saw a cable. Maybe she can help. No opportunity here. Got to follow and hope she drops him off somewhere sweet. And the cable was attached to the trash signal beacon, and it led off to the trees. I was able to follow it when I was distracted by the headhunter himself. Found you swinging upside down in that clearing. That was the first time you didn't need my help. You're implying that this cable led back to the creature's power source? Unless it walked to Earth, maybe even back to its hidden ship. She could be right. And you think the ship is still there, still hidden? I haven't a clue, but you're the detective, so you tell me. Shouldn't we follow the only lead we've got? No other choice. Now with Stalker's life hanging in the balance. You may take my head by the time it's over, but I swear, monster, you're gonna pay. Gonna pay. Still here. Let's see where the cable leads. What are you doing? What are they doing way out here? Where did they go? Cable disappears up into the cave. Anchor strong enough to climb, so who? Back in the woods. Movement. There. And headless. Scarletti, the knife freak, the last of Terraro's hitmen, leaving only his murderer, the hunter. You were right. The same cave. He's retreating into it with Scarletti's head. Unlike mine, the alien's cave is false. Its walls melted and fused in the exact same shape, size and shape of the ship waiting at its end. A trap, all right. Baited with your friend Stalker, so it must be entered. And don't even try to tell me you're going alone. We entered on buried light. The net and Stalker's borrowed helmet, mercifully empty. Get away! It cut me free, but only to lure you inside. Get out while you still. What happened? Where is he? A switch. And hatch closing behind us, cutting off the cave, and a rising roar. We're moving. The trap is sealed and airborne. Invisible, but we got to find him. And if he's got a heart, rip it out for me. The scrambler. Gotta see it. Gotta see the face of my hunter. Gonna pay my foe. And now that I can see it, gotta reverse the edge by cloaking my movement. It likes edged weapons. So do I. And they cut both ways. Like it's distracted, blind to rear attack. And now it's her turn again. And from the front. Between us, we're keeping it confused, off balance. Can't let up. Either of us. Gotta keep pressing from both sides until energy discharge. Electro-shocking both of us. It's going after Huntress, and I'm too stunned to move. Yo, Dreadlock! Eat this, you slimy sack of... Not dead? Drink! Eat this, you slimy sack of... Stalker's buying us time with his life, but the creature's unstoppable. Even dead on his feet, it still stands.
I mean, that...
What?
Her ass is pretty nice, I'll give her that.
Yeah. And ears popping, ship still rising. Gotta shake it off, make our move. Now! Ship lurching on its side. Weapon hit the control panel. Alter stability. Grab something! But even as the creature finally collapses, it opened the hatch. We're being sucked out. The hunter is beaten. It was the final act of its prey. We fall only 30 yards from the river's edge on the hard side. It'll end and was in sight of the docks where it started. We're gonna die. Wait! Water boiling and bursting from the heart of the river. The second ship, submerged and hidden there all along. Its sensors and triggered by the ascent of the first ship, which is now it now pursues, coming this way. What are you? One chance to snag in the ship as it races past us. Brace yourself! My leg! My leg! and my arm almost wrenched from the socket, but I gotta hold on, slow or fall. Survive and swing under the rising ship and over and the river. The other ship almost looks like it's chasing the first. It is, Huntress, and all the way out into space. It fulfilled its mission and enforced its code of honor. Whatever the cost, it got caught in the blast.
Mm-hmm.
That was a double explosion. Both ships, like Stalker, the second ship was willing to sacrifice itself to stop the hunter. Wonder how they'll explain the explosion. It's a cover story they've had in place for days, if not years. You're probably right. Water's cold, so is the wind. Heat wave finally breaking up. Just like us? I never requested a union, Huntress. You forced it. Oh, shut up! Widespread UFO reports attributed by a Pentagon spooks man to the orbital explosion, a malfunctioning spy satellite, but dismissed by others as mere illusion created by the thermal inversion accompanying the end of the week-long heat wave. Feds. In local news, Gotham Police Lieutenant Frank Stucker has been reported missing while on sensitive undercover duty, forcing us to be as sleazy as them, if not even. Commissioner Gordon, Patrolman and Markham here, and sorry to override, sir. Lieutenant Kitch said to inform you we got a multiple murder scene in the hub area. I'm listening, officer. 3 victims, sir, all with identical weird death grins. Witnessing report cackling laughter, and the passing cabbie spotted a mime leaving the scene. Lieutenant Kitch thinks it may have been the Joker. Your signal, bad timing, but back where it belongs, and blazing brighter than ever. Maybe the night's gotten darker. You're going to answer it? I don't have a choice, Huntress. At least this time, it'll be a manhunt, as opposed to Alien. Happy hunting. So how was that?
Again, I like it better than the first time
But still the weakest.
Yeah, it was terrible. Well, mostly because of the art. The art was the faces for the human beings was just bad. The artwork for the predators was really fucking cool. The characterization of some characters were pretty good.
The predator side was good.
Yeah, predator side was pretty good.
Except for the chattiness.
Yeah, I could have done without that. Huntress's ass is pretty nice. Her face, not so much.
Huntress was the better part of the story. Batman was just
her characters. No, yeah, her characterization was actually pretty cool. Batman, of course, ass.
Yep, and bumbling around a little.
Yeah, I mean, in his own inner monologuing, he wouldn't say it aloud, but in his own inner monologuing, he was fucking up, and Huntress is that. He's like, oh, Huntress actually did the legwork for me. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not going to tell her that I'm grateful for the help, but
Yep. But
that one picture of Batman was actually pretty cool. I mean, I like the Michael Keaton-esque.
Right. I gotta say though. Yep. I gotta say though, the whole other Assassins was pointless in the end.
It was. They were. I mean, other than Song. They didn't do anything.
And it was just fluff.
Yeah. It was just there to add tension, and it didn't matter in the grand scheme of things.
I mean, I got to tell you, Moa couldn't, unlike Gibbons, Moa couldn't think much of how to do a full story without having to have fluff to it. I mean, even Gibbons, the fluff at least worked.
Right.
With the Predator. The other mob bosses and everything, it worked. Here, it felt like these were 2 parallel stories that kind of clashed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Terraro especially was just like, what made this guy so special? Just money?
Yeah, apparently it was just money.
But again, definite bad blood, of course.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared to call him a bad blood at first. Again, I don't remember this story from the first time. I just remember not liking it as much. But yeah, when the 2 other ones came in and then he straight up killed one of them, that's bad blood. 100%.
Yep. Now I gotta say, it's weird though that it has a fellow Predator skull on its shoulder, isn't it?
I didn't notice that yeah, it actually is.
Probably from another bad blood it took down.
It would have to be, unless that's just a metal armor pauldron in the shape of the skull.
True, that could be true. It's hard to tell with the coloring, but yes, Gulacy's artwork has always been hit and miss.
A lot more missing than anything else.
Yeah, especially with the human faces, like that first. I'll say Tweak was the one time where it worked, but the guy's supposed to be, like,
a weird motherfucker. Yeah.
So it worked there, but then, and that was a great final image right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like there was nothing of value in this book. It's just...
But moments like, hold on, this.
Yeah.
Or this guy, like...
Yeah. So, it gives you kind of tonal whiplash.
It does. But again, overall, like we had to rate this one, I would give it a 6.
I think that's fair. I'll give it a 6 as well.
It's not trash. We've seen worse.
Yeah, Justice League.
I was gonna say Superman. I mean Terminator. AVP Terminator.
Yeah.
That is still the worst.
To this day, one of the best ones that we've read,
Mm-hmm.
I've gone through. That even though it wasn't a crossover, it was actually a what if story. Was the
What
the
if
Burke,
Alien?
the Burke story.
Yep. That was a
That
great
was
one.
I actually put that story on the same pedestal that I would put Batman versus Predator 3.
Yep, which is the one we'll be getting to next time.
Yeah, and we'll get there when we get there.
Yep, this is the one with Freeze and Tim and everything.
And
But
then
yeah.
on to Predator kills
Superman, then
Oh,
kill
yeah.
Predator.
Oh, yeah. And then after that, we finally get to Predator kills the Marvel Universe.
Yep, by that time we probably will.
Hopefully. Is it done yet?
It's only issue 2 out of 5.
Oh, God bless. We're a long way to go.
Yep, we got 3 more months to go for that, so
Okay,
sorry.
So
Not till December.
Not till December, I see. All right, well, probably not even until January then.
Yep, but yeah, I mean, so far what we'll be having is, hold on, because I made thumbnails ahead of time. Where is it? No, not that one. Oh, I hate when that happens. Because like I said, because I didn't know when you and I would get to these, of course.
Yeah.
So let me share them. Because why not, right?
Right.
On. Replace screen, sharing screen. At least I'm glad I can replace them. First of all, look at that cover.
Yeah, that looks freaking cool.
This was the hardest one to get a cover. This was and to make a thumbnail. This was the hardest one.
I like the gold one struck in a pose.
Yep. We still got to recover this one.
Okay.
Then we got to get to these ones. And look at that one.
I am the law. Yeah,
I am the law. Drock. And look at that. It's by Brian Bolin. You know,
it's a really good
Brian Killing Joke Bolin.
Yeah, this is really good fucking art here.
Yep, and then this one as well. Oh, ignore that one.
Yeah,
those are the ones that we still got to do.
Okay.
So 1, 2. Oh, actually, no, there's one more. This one.
Okay.
I know you're probably still like, what the fuck is Magnus Robot Fighter, right?
We'll get to that one when we get to it, man.
By the way, this coming Monday, as of the recording, this is what James and I are doing.
Oh, that's gonna be fucking sweet, dude.
Yep, it most definitely is. Oh, that's right. There is one more Alien crossover we still need to do. Wildcats Aliens.
Didn't we do that one a long time ago?
We never did that one.
I could have sworn we did, but you know what? We'll just add it to the docket.
Yep, we'll just add that to the docket as well. But as far as the Predator ones, these are the ones we have left to do.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
but yeah, any other final words you want to say? Any Predator news or anything you want to talk about?
Nothing happening Predator news right now. Everything's kind of hush-hush.
Oh, wait. What about the fact that the director for Alien Romulus is once again not doing a follow-up like he's done before?
Oh, I know. It's disappointing, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm a little... I don't know what to feel about it.
Just so long as he has a say in who takes over.
And so long as he's able to balance out Ridley.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm worried
about. My only contention is, and I'm currently, I got to episode 3 of Alien Earth, and I stopped because I wanted to binge watch the whole thing.
Yep. Trust me, it's freaking amazing. It is freaking amazing.
I know, but watching the first episode, which was a fucking slog.
It was, but it was still not bad.
Well, my contention with it is, it wasn't bad, of course, but my contention with it is it was oozing Ridley Scott stuff on like philosophical, pretentious shit on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
I like episode 2 and 3 is where I'm like, okay, I'm excited about this shit again.
True. What do you think about the idea about kids having being put, their minds being put into adult android bodies?
Well, I don't know how far they're taking it because again, I haven't seen anything past episode 3, but it seems it seems like the natural evolution of the moral ambiguity of everything that goes on in the Alien franchise.
And I'll say this, having them be androids, you can be as gruesome as you can with them.
Yes, but it's still kind of like, why?
True. But still, though, like,
for some reason, it just seems like they're obsessed with the idea of including children in this story for some strange fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get it either.
Like, you could have done the story without having children. You could have done it with adult people who are terminal and have it'd be just as fine. I mean, I get part of the story is going to hinge along the lines of them being children, and that's being the cyborg captain from the other ship takes advantage of one of them's childlike mind, but that's he could have manipulated from some other. I just think the inclusion of children is weird, and I don't think it doesn't belong. I just think it's new and experimental, and I'm not sure how I like experimental.
By the way, what do you think about the fact that the Noah Hawley basically saying how this is a separate continuity?
He said what?
He actually said that he disregards Prometheus, Covenant, and Romulus because he hates the idea of the Xenomorphs being bioweapons, calling it inherently less useful. And he actually said in a later interview, he says, he responded like being set in an alternate timeline where only the first 2 movie films are regarded as important to a story. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, you could expect Disney to completely disregard his words and shoehorn his story into the greater continuity.
You even said, like, for me, the real canon is the first film, and to a major degree, the second film. Meaning he's willing to disregard the second film if need be. Why do I have a feeling he's been talking to Ridley too much?
Probably because he has. But the thing is, neither one of them own the IP, so you can fully expect whoever is coming after, what's his name? The Romulus guy?
Noah Hawley, that's the guy. That's the guy's name.
Yeah, whoever is coming in after him.
Yeah,
Disney's gonna tell him to or her to disregard Noah Hawley's.
Because I'm sorry, that is just like you're shooting yourself in the foot with that.
You're basically telling it's either that or Disney is gonna tell him to get in line or get the fuck out.
Yeah, because you're like you cannot just explain. Because here's the funny thing about it: this thing does not feel like it actually clashes with anything else.
It doesn't. At all.
So I don't know why he's saying this.
I don't know. It reeks of Ridley Scott because Ridley Scott has a huge hate boner for anything after his first initial movie.
Although the fact that he's ignoring 2 of Ridley's movies.
Yeah.
But probably Ridley be like, no, just stick with the first.
I mean, to his credit, the first one was perfect.
It was. And I'll say the second one was perfect.
Yeah, in its own way.
In its own way, yeah. It's the perfect example of a sequel going in a different direction, yet honoring what came before. But yeah. Well, that's all we've got, though. Thank you so much for joining me on this one, Raymond. Thank you, everyone else.